Hey everybody, welcome back to some more TerrafirmaCraft. I am MrEnvelope, and really scared right now. Turn around, there we go. There's a bear. There's actually two bears right in front of me, and I don't know why. He keeps getting closer to me. Oh god. I've just been around here collecting snow, and he won't leave me alone. He keeps pathfinding to me. I've never seen the bears like that smart. It's spooky stuff. But check it out, guys. All the snow is melting, and I did this last episode. You might have seen it. Where the ravine is, I've been using snow blocks as like a support for the cobblestone, so it won't fall. I'm not covering up the whole ravine, but just some spots. I don't want there to be like a whole bunch of cave-ins. How do I get back up? There we go. Yeah, we'll come back over here. I'm using the snow because it's super cheap, and I didn't have a whole bunch of wood before, and now we do. But I think I still want to use some of the... Oh, sorry, I'm getting real burpy. This has been happening every time I record. I've been wanting to use... Or no, wait, what am I saying? I've been using the snow blocks. Instead of the wood, using logs and stuff, like right here. You can see everything's resting on these snow blocks because they're immune to gravity. Everything over here is pretty much the same. I barely started taking out the cobblestone, and some of you guys did point out it would make more sense if the cobblestone was on the ground. But I am going to put cobblestone down. I just want to clean it up first and make sure that this whole area is secure. The cobblestone is what slides around a whole bunch. There are cave-ins and stuff because this is a very fragile place. But the cobblestone makes it so much worse. So I'm trying to get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. These will probably go, and we're gonna definitely leave like this whole thing open right here. But back over here where there was like, you know, the entrance down to the quarry, there were big old holes all around here, and every bit where this cobblestone is, and all of right here, I think has some snow underneath it to hold it up, and it's a pretty nice cheap block. I've been making stone shovels just to scoop up what I can. We are in, I think, early summer now. Yeah. And the snow is barely going away. You can still see a whole bunch on the journey map, all those white spots and everything. If we go back... Ooh, it's really zoomed in. Oh yeah. This whole side of the island is completely covered in snow still. But if we come over here... Oh. This spot's not covered in snow. It's weird. If we come over here, though, there'll still be snow, and it'll start to disappear as we explore. You know, it just takes some time to update and warm up. And we probably will go over there soon. Or maybe not. We'll probably go over here. We'll probably just go, like, straight down, see what's over here. We don't have any grass here. There's no grass, because it's been covered in snow this whole time. And we need grass in order to... I thought I saw some. We need grass in order to do pit kilns, and if you look in my inventory, I don't got no water jug. A lot of you guys have been telling me I should pop in that water skin mod, the TFC add-on, but I don't know. I haven't felt like I needed it until just now. So we'll see what actually happens. I might end up doing that if we can't find any grass. But I've been having to drink water just by, you know, drinking there. But if we come down here, you can see I kind of did a little bit more with this whole walkway and stuff. So I'm starting to implement the pine wood. I went on a trip to go get some pine wood. As the floor, I think it looks okay, and it kind of makes sense in my opinion. I saw some, or I looked up some pics of quarries online, and a lot of stone quarries, because this is, I guess, technically what this is. It's not like a ore mine, you know. A lot of stone quarries, they're just like really big and open, and they have like a pathway along the whole outside until you get to like the very bottom. And I'm thinking that's, you know, that's kind of what I had in mind to begin with, and it, you know, just kind of reconfirms that idea. But we're gonna have some spots going, you know, across over here along the whole ravine, trying to make it look like there's some activity going on. I want to at least get a pathway going to like down here. And then we'll start, after the path is done, we'll start to figure out what we want to do with the minecarts and stuff, because we still want to have minecarts going on in here. It's gonna, I guess this place is gonna be like a stone quarry and then like mine shaft type of mix, you know, which I'm sure is what a lot of people expected. Sorry. And if we come in here, this is our home. I had the realization after the last episode, it looks a little different than how we left it last episode, by the way. I had a realization that, you know, cave-ins are just going to constantly be happening, no matter what we do, because if there's a cave-in, like, down over there, which was happening the whole time I'm just, like, doing anything, the ground is going to shift, and if something shifts over here, it can make stuff over here. Oh, it can make stuff over here, like, start to cave in as well, even if there are supports, and it can even knock down your supports, which happened over here. But then I had the realization that a chiseled stone isn't going to fall. So I kind of went a little nuts. I chiseled a whole bunch of the ceiling, and hopefully that's going to preserve a lot of it. There are a lot of pieces that aren't chiseled at all, like this guy's not, these cobblestones aren't, you know, but they are supported by support beams, so hopefully, you know, with all these other chiseled blocks, hopefully nothing goes wrong. That's my goal. That's what I want to happen. But yeah, what do you guys think of this place? I think it came out pretty cool. You know, it's just supposed to be a small little home. We have our bed, a lot of chests for storage. I want to try not to just stick a whole bunch of the cobblestone in here, just because we're going to be getting tons of it from doing this whole project. So maybe just stick like saplings, extra saplings, you know, things like that. But what do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. I moved the protection meter in here. You guys told me what that did. Kind of just measures like how long you've been in an area, and how TFC works. Instead of light blocking mobs, or stopping mobs from spawning, if you stick around in an area for long enough, then that means mobs will stop spawning. So that's, I guess, what that measures. I think green means good job, you're safe. I'm not 100% sure on the mechanics. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to hide more support beams. Yeah, I've been trying to hide more support beams all over. Like, we have one right in the middle of this chunk of land. There's 2 more in here. But I think that actually might be a bad idea to hide them right now, because whenever there's cave-ins, I have to go run to them and check and see if they're gonna still be standing. So I think for now, we're gonna keep all of the support beams out in the open. That one, okay, I think that one's safe still. Oh, it's so tricky. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I really want a lot of the snow to go away, but it's just gonna come back when we're done. It's really messy here still, and it's gonna probably be messy for a very long time. But that's just part of the project. And yeah, let me go ahead and sleep. I want to do a little bit more work. I kind of just wanted to get this episode started. I don't really have like a concrete plan, because there's just like a lot of busy work that needs to get done in this area, like cleaning this up, going mining for a bit, and definitely going exploring to go get some grass, hopefully. And really quick, I did bring over some pine saplings. Yeah, you can see some of them mixed in there. I did a really good harvest. This side is all pine wood. I went out and just strictly got pine wood. And then this is all our hickory, which is good. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more work. I'll see you guys in a bit. And yeah. Alrighty guys, so I don't have a whole bunch of time for this episode, but I still wanna, you know, do some stuff with you. And we are like in the middle of summer now, which is kind of nuts, because I've been waiting so long for winter to go away so all the snow will melt. And I mean, we still have some snow. There's a few specks all the way around. but some of the island is still covered in snow. And I want to go exploring before the snow comes back again, and before all of the spring crops die. That's the plan. So I want to go exploring a little bit, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of did peek around a little bit, because I was talking with Germ for a while. And I was, you know, I've been doing a whole bunch of work while we were just talking and stuff, so decided to go exploring a little bit. I didn't go all the way down, but I did go quite a bit, so a lot of this stuff is not going to be a surprise for me, but it'll still be a surprise for you guys. I got a barrel ready. It's on my back. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, everything over here is pretty much the same. Really quick, wanted to show you. I cleaned up a little bit more of the cobblestone on the ground. So, I mean, some of it's changed. I'm still doing some work, guys. Don't worry. But let's go ahead and check all this stuff out over here. And I did another harvest of the trees, as you just saw. I need to set up a charcoal pit for us, too, because we're going to be doing some mining here, but not a whole bunch. Yeah. Again, for anybody who's requesting stuff for the subscriber orchard, I do have all your stuff, all your requests and everything written down. But we're going to do those once we get back to the main base. So go ahead and request some stuff, but it's not going to get done for a while. And speaking of which, in terms of the main base, I think I want to try to plan to head back over there in 2 more episodes at least. Obviously that'll all depend on what specifically is going on in this area. But I do want to head back home over there, just so all these subscriber orchard requests don't get too backlogged. And I had another reason, but I can't quite remember. Hopefully we can get back over there before winter comes back, because I don't want this place to get any more snow. I don't want the snow to be like a regular thing here. But yeah, check it out, guys. Over there, it's all of this shale. And there is a pretty good amount of crops. I'm very happy about the selection that we have, that I've seen so far. One of the big things is corn. We got corn, and there's a whole bunch of jute as well. The jute's going to be good, because then we can make rope, and we can finally corral all of those sheep that we see swimming around everywhere. So I'm very happy about that. And the thing that we were looking for is grass. I don't see any grass here. This place is just completely clean. It's a bit of a shame. It sucks. But hopefully we'll find some if we go a little further. Some of this area did have snow on it. Not a whole bunch, but it did have a little bit, and you can see some of it is still melting. I feel like because of that, some of the grass might not have grown. Or maybe this biome just doesn't have grass or something. But check it out. We got some garlic here. Very cool. Man, it's been a really long time since we've had to pick up crops like this. We normally just rely on our farms and stuff. Oh, and check this out too. I thought this was pretty funny. My health right now is at 691, so that's like the max health I have. Before we came over here, I had like 1400 or 1500. That's because we were keeping all of our nutrition levels up. But now I've just been eating like meat and stuff because there's so much of it. Look at how bad it's been. Alright guys, a new day. I recorded a whole bunch more last night, exploring back over there, where we left off in the last clip. This whole area is pretty flat. I know it looks all lumpy and stuff, but by that I mean like there's not a whole bunch going on. There's no trees, there's no grass really. I managed to find a bunch of grass. Actually, not a bunch. The little grass blades and stuff, they're all over the place, but they're really spread apart. And sorry if you can hear birds chirping in the background. It's a beautiful summer day, and I'm inside playing TFC. But so I was able to get a pit kill, and we have a whole bunch of thatch. There's more in storage, and the only other good thing that was there was carrots. No, not just carrots. There's a lot of vegetables and stuff. So we have tons of seeds, oodles and caboodles, and a lot of vegetables too, which is good because our nutrition stats and stuff were terrible. But I actually died. I died to a bear. I'm kind of happy because it reset all of our our nutrition stats, but that's so cheaty. And you know what's even more dumb? I died to the bear that was on our island, the one that's chilling like right over here. Died to that guy. I was looking around for some copper ore. I was hoping that in that area over there we would find some ores and stuff, and there was a few instances of like copper or galena on the surface, like the nuggets. But every time I took a reading, I wasn't finding anything. But I did find some saltpeter ore, so whenever we go back to the purple base, whenever we go back home, hopefully we'll have some of that saltpeter mined up and stuff. But we're gonna spend the rest of this episode getting just like a few chores done now. I found another... I found a water jug inside my storage stuff. I didn't realize I brought an extra, which I thought I did, but I couldn't find it. But I'm making some more water jugs in there, so we're not going to need to get the water skin mod. God, those birds are so loud. But right now, we're going to spend the rest of the episode... How do you... Oh, I did it. Okay. I was making a hoe. We're going to spend the rest of the episode just doing chores and stuff. I'm trying to think... I think for our food, we'll probably just store it inside of our little home. No reason to have like a whole separate build just for food and stuff when this whole place is focused around the quarry and everything. But let's see, we got that and stone hoe. There we go. We'll probably just plant them over here because it looks like it's pretty flat and flush with the water level. Yeah, I don't see any problems with setting up a little bit of crops over here. It should be fine. So let's see, we have a whole bunch of everything. We are in, I think, summer already. Yeah, so we're not going to have a whole bunch of time to do gardening and stuff. But hopefully we can get like one harvest in before we decide to skedaddle. And speaking of which, I think I want to try to head out of here in, I'm going to say like 2 episodes. Oh, that was the whole hoe. I'm gonna say like 2 episodes, and that's not like 100% certain. That is just like kind of a guesstimate. And we'll definitely come back, but I want to go back over to the main base to try to do some of the subscriber orchard stuff, because I have like my whole list of everyone who's requested stuff that's on like hold. They're all listed right here, and I want to, you know, make sure people don't think I'm like gonna forget or something like that. But check out all these seeds too. We got tons of everything. We have some jute, but I don't think we have enough time to have it grow or anything. Let's see if we can... Okay, I messed that up. Let's see if we can make another hoe really quick. We have way more seeds than I thought we did. There we go. Totally forgot how it went again. I did just a little bit more work over there in the quarry, by the way. Not a whole bunch. It's pretty much the same, at least in my in my eyes. It looks the same. This is going to be a really big project, guys, and I think a lot of you kind of understand that, especially from last episode when we kept getting cave-ins and everything. But this is like every time I try to do more stuff in it, I'm just realizing more and more like how difficult this whole project is. And this isn't me saying like we're gonna give up on it or anything. Just, it is definitely a new task for us. And the thing too about this base is a lot of it isn't really like necessary, I would say. It's all pretty much just for cosmetics and stuff, and it's like a nice workplace away from home whenever we go out exploring too. And I think we need to like actually go do some mining before I keep progressing on it. We'll take a look at it right now. I just want to get this farm going. I need to go get some mining done because I'm using this pickaxe a whole bunch, and even though it has like 4,500 durability left, I think, I feel like I shouldn't be using it for that. Like, I should save this for mining or something. I don't know. But because of that thought, I think we should probably go try to find some copper or something. Try to get enough copper to get a copper anvil. Things like that. I need the grass to spread to this before I till it. I just remembered. Okay, let's go sleep and stuff. Oh, that finished. That's cool. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. It's pretty much the same, like I said. But if we, if we're like coming down here, we're coming down, we can stop at our house, or we can enter the quarry. This is the kind of path that we're probably going to have, by the way. I want to have our first, like, tunnel going into the quarry. Either here or put it straight down over here whenever this pathway takes us down this way. I'm thinking if it goes through here, have it kind of just go in and then wrap around back out to right here. Or if it comes down this way and goes along this already slope that's kind of forming already, have it go across the ravine and do like its first branch that way. Or we can have both. I mean, both might be a possibility as well. But you can kind of see what I've been doing. Can I, here, let's go all the way down here really quick. Let's pick up some, oh, I don't have any on me. But I can still kind of show you. What I've been doing to make sure that the pathway doesn't collapse on me is, you can see they're all chiseled. Chiseled blocks, I mentioned this in the very beginning, the chiseled blocks, they don't fall. Even if they're cobblestone, they won't fall. So what I've been doing is I'll place down some cobble and then I'll chisel it really fast before it has a chance to fall. It's been working. It's a little difficult sometimes, but it has been working. And I don't know if we're gonna keep cobblestone for all of the pathway, but for now, trying to lay some stuff out, I think it's working pretty well. But let me know what you guys think of using the hickory wood as like more platform wood, or do you think we should be using the pine wood for the pathways and stuff? The hickory wood I want to use for sure in like the support beams, the visible ones at least, and I want to use hickory logs, and I guess more hickory planks for like other types of support beams. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I'm kind of leaning towards switching it to the pine wood, but I'm also okay if we leave it with hickory. It is a really big contrast, but I think that might be good. It's hard to tell right now because we don't have anything else really going on in this place. But that's the quarry right now, guys. Still a really big work in progress. And this took such a long time doing all this basic stuff. But okay, let's get out of here. We need to go mining, so I need to pick up some logs for support beams and also probably pick up any support beams that we have already. I know this is all a mess. I need to go move it into the house already. But let's pick up some support beam logs. These will do. Whoops, these will do fine. There we go. Ideally, we want to find the copper. And ever since last episode where I picked up a small reading, I haven't been able to find it again, and everything looks so different to me now that the snow is gone. But we'll see what actually happens. I don't see any of the nuggets on the ground. Oh, also too, over by the tree farm, if you like dig up the first layer of dirt, there is gypsum ore exposed. And then gypsum is again that like kind of useless stuff. You can make alabaster from it and make like flat colored blocks if you want to. I don't really want to, so we're probably not going to be mining that stuff. But still pretty cool that it's there. It's always nice to have exposed ore and whatnot, I think. Nothing of interest. I feel like it was around here, but I'm not certain. Or maybe it was back over there. Oh, nice! Oh, that is so lucky. I've been killing like every mob that has armor. Just hoping that I'll get lucky and get something. I found a wither skeleton with iron armor before, but he didn't drop any of it. We just got both of the pieces that we were missing, so now we're fully geared. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm happy about that. I still can't find the copper, though. We're like stupid unlucky right now with that, in that department, but with the armor, that was pretty cool. Graphite, or maybe it was over here that I found the copper reading. Can't remember. Yeah, there's the graphite. We've seen that. We know about that one already. Alright, I guess I was looking in the completely wrong spot. Guess I was just completely wrong. Nothing new. I was just about to say, let's head over to a different copper spot that I found on the islands far that way. Far east. Hey. But I just found a reading. It's right over here. Traces of native copper. Hopefully this is like an actual thing. It's not just good luck trying to find something that doesn't exist type of thing. Ooh, I think it might be right under this river. Okay. Hello! Oh man, I'm getting bombarded with mobs. I keep just like stopping to check things and then they all come in and swoop me. Okay, so somebody wanted to see more of the Prospector's pick in action. You can kind of get an idea of what we've been doing so far, but in case you don't know, you use the Prospector's pick to take samples of the dirt. You can do it anywhere, but obviously you don't want to spam it in the same spot. So let's say right here, right click, it says found nothing of interest. So to you, that means it's not worth digging around here. You're not going to find nothing. So ideally you want to keep looking around until you get like traces of something, or you find a small sample of something. Right over here, nothing of interest, so we know we're not getting closer. A medium sample of native copper. Now that is something that we're looking for. Now what you can do, I mean, I guess you can start digging if you want to, but ideally you want to keep taking samples until you find spots that say like a very large sample. Traces of gypsum. I think that's kind of a problem with this. If there's a bunch of different things in the same area, it might be a little tricky to get a good reading on a specific one you're looking for. So what you can do is just try looking in a different spot. I have to be careful though, because my pick is almost out of durability. Over here, a medium sample. So we have two medium samples. One right here, and then one back over here. Put a torch on that. Again, we ideally want to find the large sample, and I think... Hey, back off! Okay, we're fine. Traces of gypsum. Yeah, the gypsum I think it's picking up is the one that's up there. Let's try going a little more inside the river. There's a little inlet over here. Yeah, let's try to get as far in as we can. Small sample. Okay, so going more this way, it looks like we're getting further and further away from the actual ore. Oh yeah, and then it just turned to traces. Okay. Let's try going in the river. A small sample. If we go more this way, does it turn small? Traces. Nothing. Okay. I think the Prospector's pick has a radius of like 20 by 20 blocks, but I think it's still worthwhile to take a sample like every 8 or so. I could just be really bad at this too. I'm no expert. This is just how I do it, by the way. Kill that guy. Uh-oh. He's on land. Get him really quick. Oh, he's still gonna shoot us. Oh no, we got him. Okay, we're the best. Let's try doing it more upstream. Oh, I should have jumped in a little later. Small sample of gypsum. Small copper. Medium copper. Medium copper. You know what? All we're getting are medium readings, and we're getting them from here to here. Let's dig inside the river. That might be a little dumb, but let's do it anyway. So let's put this down, and nice little trick. Put down... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, this was working before. There we go. Put down a ladder, get rid of the water source, and then you can just freely dig and stuff. Make sure you have plenty of ladders whenever you're digging for your ores, so you can climb your way out. I find digging straight down to be the best way to go mining, but it's also very dangerous because they're pretty rare, but there are some crazy cave systems in TFC, and sometimes they're just giant chasms. You could fall easily and kill yourself. But you just saw right there too, we got a large sample by digging a little deeper. Also, we're in andesite. That's pretty cool. I like andesite, so I'm glad we're getting some of this. Probably take it back to the main base. Take another reading. Medium sample. Okay. Let's dig... Uh-oh. Let's dig a little bit and see if we can get a different type of reading too. Well guys, it looks like we're not getting any of the copper. I found 3 of the ore, and that's about it. It was over here. There was 3 pieces. This is where we came down. I found the 3 pieces right over here, and unfortunately I don't think it's going to be in the claystone, so there's no point in going this way. I dug a little more down, didn't really see... Okay, well there's a piece. Oh, okay, I guess we found more of it. I was digging around just a little bit more, and I wasn't finding anything. Except I did go in like some crazy directions. I went down over here, didn't see anything, and I dug a lot of this area out, and I didn't find any until I just dug these pieces out right here. This is poor copper, by the way, so it's only 15 units. That's not terrible. Okay, that's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. But we'll still work with it. It's better than nothing, so I'm gonna still, you know, mine it up. Let's take this out and put a support beam up. Uh-oh. We got some problems. Let's do that. Okay, good. Is there any under here? No. Okay. Yeah, I want to get these support beams up so we don't get any more cave-ins. Hey. There we go. And supported. Cool. Well, that's nice. I was going to bring you in and tell you the bad news, but it looks like we found a little bit more. I was going to start digging back into where underneath the river is, because we're pretty much on the side of it at this point over here. But if we go more this way, we're going more towards where we got those medium readings, I believe is what they were. The last reading I was able to take, because our Prospector's pick did break, the last one I was able to take was like around here, and it said a small sample, so I assumed that there was no more over here. And you know what? That very much well be the case. I'm not seeing any more ore. And it does stop at the claystone. There's not going to be any of it here. At this point, we're kind of just aimlessly digging. We don't really have a reason to look over here, except this is where we found the last couple pieces. 12 is not enough. We need 1,400 units worth of copper. Yeah, we need 1,400 units worth of copper if we want to make the anvil. Yeah, we're not close. But that's okay. We're still going to keep digging. Hopefully we'll find... Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll find something. Alright, so I think... Yeah, that should be fine. And then I guess we can make more vessels for the other 2 spots. Yeah, that mine is... I'm not going to be wasting any more time over there. Instead, we're going to head over to those islands over there. It's ones that we've been to before, but... Oh, that's so far. We're going to head over here, and hopefully we'll find some more copper. Something worthwhile. Maybe we'll stop at this island up here. Just do a quick scan, so maybe we won't have to go as far. But before we go, I'm going to have to do a pit kiln. So let's get this set up. Put these in here. Oh, you know what I just remembered? I have to actually melt down some of this copper. So let's put these here. We'll melt those down a different day. Looks like we're going to be using all 14 of the copper we were able to find. Melt that down. That should give us like 100 or like 200 something. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll give us 150 units. 180, and then 210. Yeah. So that'll give us 210 units. That'll be enough for the hoe and enough for the Prospector's pick. We're gonna need some thatch and some logs, and then we gotta burn this and pretty much just wait a little bit, and then while this is burning, I'm gonna go cut down some of those trees, clean out the inventory. We got a whole bunch of andesite, so that's pretty cool. And then we'll go head over there to the other place and see if we can find some of that copper. Oh, just finished. Cool. Let's get this guy going. I wanted to make the copper hoe, by the way, just because I think it might be kind of useful for the little farm that we just made. But this is what we do. There's melted copper inside of here, so we're pouring it. Uh-oh. Come on. Is that not how it works? Is it this? It should be... Yeah. Oh, we just shift, not shift click. We shift it open and we can pour... It's pouring the melted copper inside of the molds. And now, the kind of crummy thing is, since this has just a little bit of copper inside... Get out. We can't really use this vessel. It's gonna just forever be full of that 10 unless we can heat it up again and pour it out somewhere. But these should be done. Yep, there we go. We got our clay, or not clay, we got our copper hoe and a copper prospector's pick. So this guy should work. Oh, it didn't lose durability. Odd. It should work. A little bit inaccurate compared to the iron one that we had, but it should be good. And then we'll save this. I wanted to make this so we could also use the different functions of the hoe. We'll get more into that whenever those crops are ready and stuff. But now let's go head over to the other copper area right there. You guys see that? Tetrahedrite right in front of our face. I was on my way to the boat. Or on my way to head over to that copper place, and I knew I saw some copper exposed before. Tetrahedrite is also copper, by the way. It's just a different form of it that can generate in different rock types. Because the ore that we were digging over there was called copper, and this one's called tetrahedrite. So yep, tetrahedrite. It's on the NEI. And it looks like it's some pretty good stuff. Dang it. I mean, that's great. I'm happy we found it. But that sucks that we kind of wasted some time over there. And you know, it's probably for the best. I think we need to end off this episode anyways. And I did kind of do the whole rundown on how the prospecting pick works and everything. How come... Did we... Medium sample of sphalerite. Okay. There is, I think if we come on the other side of this mountain, or this little mound, yeah, there's some sphalerite nuggets right there, which is good. We want some sphalerite because, copper and sphalerite make the copper, sphalerite, and, bismuth. They make the bismuth bronze, which is an alloy, which is a tier up from just copper metals. That's good. We want to find all these things. Oh man, watch there just not be any. Large sample of tetrahedrite, traces of sphalerite. See, this is what I mean when there's two things nearby, it just kind of mixes together. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing. The readings get kind of mushed together. Well, we did find one spot that said large. Large and in charge. Very large. Okay. Make up your mind. Do we gotta come up here? Very large. Medium. Okay, so let's go to where it says very large again. Okay, right here. Oh, there's more nuggets up here. Didn't even notice. I never bothered climbing up here because I thought it'd be a waste of time. Let's see. How far this way can we get to where it stops saying very large? Small sphalerite. Very large. Okay. Traces. Sphalerite. Okay, large. Where do you... This is tricky. You want to find where it says... Where it stops saying very large. Okay, so right here. Between this torch and this torch is where we're going to want to dig. And we went out a little bit this way, but let's see how far back this way we can go to where it stops saying very large tetrahedrite. Sphelerite. Okay, this is where it gets a little complicated, because now it's just saying sphelerite. We got a large tetrahedrite, but no very larges. Very large. Okay, we'll just say it stops right here. So now between here and I guess that torch, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's just bump this over 2 more blocks. And then between this torch, we're trying to like triangulate where the center of the very large reading is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we gotta go like... Let's just dig right here, in fact. If we dig down here, hopefully, we will find the copper. There you go. There we go, guys. We did it. That's how the prospecting pick works. For anybody who likes to see that stuff go down. It is part of the game. I usually just cut it out because I figure most people have seen it all already. But I'm sure it's nice to just see a nice refresher of starting from the very beginning of starting a mine. You know, this particular copper is in a very special situation or position. Location where we could probably do the quarry idea that was first recommended. I forget the name specifically, sorry, but somebody wanted to see me do like a whole mining process where I just dig straight down. So for example, if I wanted to get this piece, I have to take out this piece of quartzite too. So I think I'm going to do that with this piece, or with this bit of copper. Oh man, there's so much here. It's good stuff. It's a 25 unit, which is great to work with in the beginning when you have nothing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. In between episodes, I'm going to mine this, probably work on the quarry some more. If it starts to snow, we are in summer. If it starts to snow, I'm going to skedaddle. In case that wasn't clear before, the reason why I want to leave in like 2 episodes or so isn't because I'm getting sick of this place. It's because I want to not be here for the snow and then, you know, go do all the subscriber orchard stuff too. So that's the plan. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Bye-bye.